Now, this is the 21st century. We have mass communications, and you should be cognizant of being credible, believable, and truthful, right? Edward R. Janeway was the best, news awards. And you gotta understand, guys, the linguistics. That's what Reed Sakaguchi and Ted Heap were into, was linguistics. When I was in basic training, they were the two guys with the highest have-up scores. Mine weren't. No, my math and my science scores were in the 75th percentile. All the rest of my scores were in the 90-some-up percentile. Val looked at my ASVAB scores and goes, wow, your ASVAB scores are real high, Earl. I was like, yeah, except for science and mathematics. Because I don't care about manipulative, aggressive mathematics. Well, because 2 and 2 is 4, life is eternal, and grace is infinite. So, maneuver, I'll kill you. It's like, I have endorphins that go off the charts. The math I gave you is perfect. You gonna stop raping people with linguistics and numbers? Well, then I'll teach your technology to kill you, which I don't have to do, but I'm already in the process of doing. All right, and so, you watch those people, the district attorney of New York, he's regurgitating his training. Well, I was proud with other public service, and the only voice that matters are the voice of those jurors. I said, forgive, dead, and trespass, love one another, eternal, faithful peace. Okay, and all children need this and deserve this because it's perfect. So then the only voice that matters is me. My boy, Jay Sly? What I sound like doesn't matter. What matters is me. Just remember you're free. Right? Noah's favorite rap of Joe Sylvester's? Yeah, you guys know. I've seen it. It's been part of my history. I went and looked it up, liked it on YouTube. That's what matters, is freedom. Freedom from abuse, freedom from manipulation, freedom from selfishness, okay? The only freedom in the world is faithful love, okay? And if you're not linguistically engaging in that, me and that one guy with the boards, we were all loading up the boards today before we got the air conditioner for Chris to help us. And Chris was helping somebody, so, I'm not gonna sit around and wait, I'm going to help my neighbor. As I saw him, I said, okay, I'll help as soon as I buy this. And I did. He went out and he was loading it on his trailer, and the guys were helping, and I just came over because Chris was going to help me, but he was helping him, so I helped too. We all put the boards on the trailer. All right. And it's just what you do. As a neighbor, as a King Solomon, King David, and a Muhammad, and Jesus, and a Job, Jonah, Elijah, Ezekiel type dude, man. That's how we can do things, It's how we roll in the Shire, right? And so, yeah, you saw that. And so, we got this going on, okay? We are definitely post-apocalypse. The apocalypse is a human being's life, 13th, 22nd, and Redeemer. Rabbi Wolpe can't tell you how the Messiah works because Rabbi Wolpe's not the Messiah. Okay, Haile Selassie could tell you how the Messiah works, but Haile Selassie was murdered, and all the information he left us is manipulated by the corporations. Judah Krishnamurti was not considered the Messiah in rabbinic tradition, but if you go listen to him, he's there. Hey, Jesus and Judah Krishnamurti agreed in the 90th. Same with D.T. Suzuki. Okay. So, it's a philosophy. It's not a philosophy. Serve the Greeks. Okay? The Greeks, because of their mythology they used to manipulate, will take the glory of God and turn it into self. Philos. Okay? And there is no philos. There is no self. If you dilute yourself into thinking yourself is yourself, you negate the glory of the soul, trapping the glory of the soul in the delusions of the brain. That's the surah of the Greeks in the Holy Quran. And that's pretty much it in a nutshell. I don't need a bunch of scientists or philosophers and educators that regurgitate their training to tell you, he's right. I know I'm right. I ain't trying to get validation from a bunch of people that take a paycheck to deny the Lord's Prayer. Okay? Did I? No, I gotta run out there. Gotta start cutting at their yard. Oops. Here we go. So, y'all know you're incorrect in your linguistics, and it's wrong to use language to abuse children and deny them the perfection of the language of the Messiah. Adam, Moses, David, Jesus, John, Malachi, Melchizedek, Hud, Muhammad, okay, the Messiah. So, there's Amos, the Messiah. Amos is the Messiah. People are, I don't give a damn what Rabbi Wolpe, like I told that dude that I sit there, I don't think Malcolm X would call himself an apostle. It doesn't matter what you think, it matters what I think. You call Elijah Muhammad and Louis Farrakhan honorable. Okay, them trifling ass bitches ain't honorable. Okay, when I say Malcolm X was doing the best he could in his time with the information available to him, not being a Messiah, to be an apostle for the peace of the Lord, if I say it's so, it's so. Okay, I don't need your approval. I don't need your, oh, he's right. 2 and 2 is 4. Life is eternal, grace is infinite. Stand up for the Lord's Prayer for worldwide for children of peace. Who did that? I did. So I get to say who's an apostle. I get to say who the Messiah is. You don't get to say so, because you act like a bitch that will fuck, fight, and kill over a paycheck instead of stand up for the Lord's Prayer with me. All right, so you don't have a say so in the Gospels. Okay. Many are called, but few answer. Life is eternal, grace is infinite. Okay? 2 and 2 is 4. I'm an excellent driver. 30 minutes to Wapner. I'm being facetious. Of course, I'm really good at it. But so, we're going through, what I'm going through is these trees will get branches growing out of the sides here where the harvesting equipment will harm the tree. So what we do is we come through, but these guys do it too, and we take off all the branches near the where the harvesting equipment comes through to take care of the tree. Yeah. No, Buddy loves trees. Okay. Already went through and he was mad at Mr. Chavez for fighting over the watering stuff because Dad never argues and fights about it, and Dad compensates, a lot of times makes up for any of the costs that Rogelio had to cover. And so he insisted that, but he put the gate in down there, and then he put the berm over on Rogelio's property. But it's still, you know, the thing is, he didn't complain because when Dad gets watered, he gets watered. Okay, so he didn't complain. My dad's just that type of neighbor. He's not going to screw you, and he's not going to try to take advantage of you. He's better than Blue Bonnet and Charlie from Open Range, because Blue Bonnet and Charlie are a bunch of bitches for a paycheck, trying to keep us in indentured servitude with egotistical comparisons and conflict. And me and my dad are real cowboys, but the Ankids are real farmers, you know. And cowboy, yeah, I probably got a lot of real cowboy in them too. Yeah. And there's very few people in the world, okay, that can take on the royal families of Arabia, okay, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the Roosevelts, okay, and do it, keep his sanity, and have them all terrified of him, because he is the focal point of faithful communication, because he will not waver. Okay, just don't compare yourself to other people, but when you see somebody act right, stand by your man. Sometimes it's hard to be a woman, giving all your love to just one man. But if you love him, oh, be proud of him, because after all, he's just a man. Stand by your man. Oh, you Vera DeMilo's. Earl, you're funny. Okay, I gotta cut all these back. Yeah, we got young ones. They provide good oxygen for the big trees. The little ones do, saplings. That's what they're for. But it causes problems in our economic system, and I have to react to the economic system to get the technology to kill the people behind the economic engine. And that's what I'm doing right now, and it's not fun, and I don't like it. Like I told Chris today, yesterday when I ran into that vet and that thing happened, I'm not gut-filled and Hannity and Maher and Colbert and Kimmel. I don't like doing that shit. I just want them to live the Lord's Prayer and say, you're doing good, proud of you. That's the type of father I am. That's why I'm the Messiah, and they're not. That's why me and Malcolm X have prayer communications when I was in college, and the rest of y'all in America is like, oh, who's he? 1322nd Redeemer. Earl, son of Ralph and Mary. Yeah, it's me. Okay. If you don't believe it, you're not required to believe it. I just am required to prove it, and then use the word to do right things to save children from genocide. Okay? I love you. Peace.